welcome to Scrap Time. My name's Christine and we are at Creativation 2019 and we're now in the Sizzix booth. And we're going to look at some of Tim Holtz releases. Now the first release, we're going to show both of them in one video, but the first half is you can buy them right now. As long as they're still available in the stores, they have been released now. The second half will be released in April. After we look at the products, we're going to go and see what people made using them. So first off, we have some really cute animals. This is part of the Sidekick collection. So the great thing with this, I don't have the die to show you, but all the pieces come on one die, so you don't have to go looking for tiny little pieces. This is a splat die. We'll look at products later, or projects later, of how it's used. This is actually a dimensional heart. It's hard to tell in the packaging, but again, once we see the samples, we have the geometric bunny and butterfly. And then these dies actually cut out that negative shape. You don't get a flower, you get that cut out of your paper. So again, once we look at the samples, people will see them. Some more wildflowers. This too is a background die, but again, you don't get that border cut out, you just get the image. So then you can make your border as thick as you want. Some little dinosaurs. This is sort of fun. As soon as I saw this, I thought if you ever go to Disney at the 50s Primetime Cafe, all these images you see like in the tableware and on the walls and that. So for me, it gave me a little Disney feel. Now these are really cool. I don't have a die to show you, but it's repeat. So again, it just cuts out that negative shape, but it has a little guide that you can keep moving it along and making it either wide or long to form some real cool designs. These guys are fun because you can mix and match all the pieces. You'll see here with the new packaging, it's just black, it's no longer brown. But up here, they have the little diagram of everything you get in the package. So you can see they're all individual pieces that you can mix and match and make a whole pile of different little robot guys. Some more florals. This is a fun butterfly because it has all those cut out. First of all, it's a Bigz die, so you can cut it out of so many materials. And then it has all those little cutouts and they actually will sit on top of one another perfectly. A new clock Bigz die again, with better detail than the one that he originally had. Now with new technology, you can get a better design. This is a new Bigz alphabet. You get the alphabet as well as the numbers. Another Bigz little wildflower. A bunny. This one is cool. Back at Stampers, when I showed you that professor set, there's a little arched number that actually fits right in here. I'm sure some of the samples will have it. And then some more little sci-fi shapes, but now out of the Bigz die. So now we're moving into the release that will come in April. So we have some more geometric bugs this time. Some beautiful, intricate scrolls you can see here, all that fine little detail. Here is one of the 3D texture fades, again in that scroll. I'm sure they're nice and big, hopefully there'll be samples. Some leaves and a border. Then this looks like it's a nice little die. Oh, it's a very small die and you get multiples. So there'll be 7 A's, 4 B's, 4 C's. So you'll be able to put out all your little letters and make words. Some beautiful little doily trims. Look at that work, all those fine details in there. That would just be a beautiful background. It's a die. The world. This is fun if you do traveling. Little mini buses and that, and he's come out with domes so you can make little snow globes, and I think these fit directly into the snow globe, so that's really cool. Then some more little gears, the light bulb. These are your Bigz again, frames, and then pots, so you can put many different things in the pots. So now we're going to see how designers have used all of these products. So here we have 2 samples using that little meter, and here they've just filled it in with dyes and made it look very metally. We have the dinosaurs, and you can see the beautiful pieces they made. This one too with the world background and the dinosaurs, and they've inked it. They cut it out of, I think what they do is they layer it to make it nice and thick. They got multiple pieces and layer it, and then the inking work on that's great with all those little flowers and stem backgrounds and that in the background there. When we were talking about the little robot guys, this is how some different little mix and match pieces and that guy. It's really cute. Some of the sci-fi. So this is that heart I was saying. So now you can really see the dimension of it, and it's a flat back, so you can put it down on a card, or you can do two, put them back to back to make little ornaments. There's the different ones. There's also a mini one in there, so you can see how cute the mini one is. This is really pretty with the different stems and flowers, wildflowers. This is one of those background dies, the one that was being released now, and they cut it and then painted it all in and then lifted it off a bit, and you can see all the fine cuts and details in that. Here is that geometric bird, but they embossed the bird and then used the negative paper and put it bird back in to make that stained glass effect. Here they use the clock with the little boxes and then cut that die and put it around the edge to make that beautiful detail work. This is that flower, how I said you're just cutting out the flower, you don't end up with the flower in your hand. So you see it cuts out of the paper, and then you can put stuff behind it, make a little shaker and that, or do other things. You can put other colors behind it if this was black and had like a really ink background. So you're just getting that negative shape. Here we have that butterfly. They layered multiple layers of it, so you can see how it's cut out there. Here's those little animals. This is one of the April releases, and so they took that geometric and again layered it and then used the negative to place it back in. Again with the geometric. Oh, here's another use of the butterfly where they actually stitched all throughout the butterfly. Put it on. They're out of different papers and inking. You can see all those April releases. And this is a combination. These are, we saw those little buckets and baskets at the end of the products, and then they added them in with the flowers, and this is on that etc. boards. And this is really pretty with the butterflies, making them look like they are old specimens. And then some final ones down here with the flowers and the pots. All really great projects. So that is the Tim Holtz Sizzix 2019 release. Half of it's shipping now and half will be in April.